boaters at Lake Powell during the holiday weekend caught sight of a giant rockslide. The dramatic rockslide happened on the Utah side of the lake, the second largest reservoir in the country, where water levels have continued to plunge due to the unrelenting drought conditions gripping much of the West. Mila Carter, who shot the video, told was heading to Antelope Point Marina with her husband, Steve Carter, when they noticed rocks and sand falling off the cliff near the entrance of Warm Creek. They stopped the boat and started taking pictures in the video that captured the event unfolding. The rockslide comes as Lake Powell continues to drop to previously unthinkable lows amid the West's climate change-driven megadrought. Last month, the federal government announced it's taking unprecedented emergency steps to help boost water levels at the reservoir by releasing more water from upstream on the Colorado River, while holding back water in Lake Powell itself, instead of it being sent to states downstream. At around 26% full, Lake Powell is at its lowest level since 1963, when the lake's Glen Canyon Dam was built and the reservoir, near the Utah-Arizona border, was filled. Lake Powell currently sits 29 feet lower than it did on Memorial Day weekend last year, and nearly 75 feet lower than the same weekend in 2020. Tyler Knudsen, a senior geologist with the Utah Geological Survey, said it's difficult to say this early whether the Memorial Day rockfall is linked to the ongoing drought, since rockslides can be triggered by several other external factors, including rainfall, earthquakes, and daily temperature fluctuations. Even the wave action from boats or the wind, he said, can help slowly erode slopes and potentially trigger rockfalls. Rising water levels can saturate rocks along the shoreline and weaken the cementing agents that bind the rock together, while declining water levels can destabilize the slopes by removing some of the rock's confining pressure. Low levels can also increase the pressure of the water remaining within the emerging rock mass, as it tries to equalize to a lower reservoir level. Is it possible that some cliffs that are now being dewattered for the first time in over 40 years are generating more rockfalls? Record low water levels are likely contributing to recent rockfalls along Lake Powell's receding shores, but it's difficult to definitively link a particular rockfall solely to declining water levels. As Lake Powell and its downstream neighbor, Lake Mead, the largest reservoir in the country, continue to drop at alarming rates, Mila Carter considers herself lucky to have had the opportunity to still enjoy the lake and catch this moment.